Hello and welcome to your 3-minute second stimulus check and stimulus package update. I've enjoyed working to make these updates quick, concise, and entertaining. If you enjoy these action-packed updates, please let the YouTube algorithm know by liking, subscribing, and commenting. We just passed 98,000 subscribers, and I really just want to take a second here just to show my appreciation to you if you've subscribed, because that's amazing, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So on to the news. We have a 48-hour deadline set, Mitch McConnell ready for his Skinny Bill 2.0 vote, and Mnuchin making some interesting moves. This week in all things stimulus is going to be a wild ride, to say the least. Starting off with Nancy, who has come out and set a deadline yesterday saying Mnuchin and the rest of the White House have 48 hours to reach a deal. Otherwise, no bill will be passed until after the elections. Interesting tactic, Nancy. What's even more interesting is Nancy's deadline is set the day before Mitch McConnell's $500 billion Skinny Bill 2.0 is set to be voted on. Then we have President Trump doing his thing, pushing for larger and larger stimulus relief. It's all coming down to the wire. Sources from CNN also say that Mnuchin has put down an offer of $2 trillion on the table as well. However, it would seem the language of the deal is the major holdup here, specifically technical language on virus testing and tracing. According to Pelosi, testing language came back with the administration replacing some specific phrasing having to do with virus testing. Things like replacing the phrase money shall be spent in a specific way to money may be spent in a specific way. And these seemingly small details have major implications with such large amount of money being in talks and being spent. It appears that Republicans changed around 55% of the other language used by the Democrats in their proposal. Here's how I've been picturing all of this in my mind. It's like Mnuchin, Pelosi, and McConnell are just sitting at the card table, each ready to fold, but just kind of waiting for someone else to do it first. And then we have Trump over in the corner being the commentator, telling everyone just to shut up and go all in. Speaking of commentating, Trump added his spice to the weekend with some comments Sunday to CNN. He said, quote, "I want to do it at a bigger number than she wants. That doesn't mean all the Republicans agree with me, but I think they will in the end. If she would go along, I think that they would too." Just so we can see what issues are holding back negotiations, I decided to make a comprehensive list. So all of these things currently have disagreements in how they are going to be handled. So we have unemployment insurance, testing, tracing, surveillance, vaccine deployment, liability protections, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, the ideal package size, state and local funds, child care assistance, school funds, tax credits, elections, and the census. That's quite a bit to figure out by tomorrow. Larry Kudlow, the White House's chief economic advisor, said on Fox Business, "If Speaker Pelosi wanted a deal, I think we could round up enough Senate Republicans to get a deal. But less than 3 weeks ago, I don't know." So tomorrow will be an interesting day, to say the least. I know I'm going to be anxiously waiting to see if we'll finally receive the aid needed before even more chaos is introduced into the White House with all these elections going on. Some feel if a deal is not passed before the elections, we may have to wait until February of next year. And I know that's not a situation I'd like to see played out. The last 5 months have already felt like Groundhog's Day, where every day I wake up thinking, today just might be the day something gets passed, and then it doesn't. And I really hope that ends very soon. With all that said, let's gear up and get ready for a wild ride this week with all things stimulus and the debates on Thursday. So that wraps up everything you need to know for your daily stimulus check and stimulus package update. Consider subscribing because it helps me feed my cats. Check out the link in my description for Webull to receive a completely free stock. And of course, have a profitable day.